YouTube, it's Jason Love with Jason Love's Life, and I actually wasn't quite ready to start recording, but since we're recording, might as well keep going. I did not get a chance to do the podcasting today, which is kind of awkward. So the reason why, not to make excuses, but I had a birthday party event for family, so we went to that, and then I came home and fell asleep. So I've been getting weird hours because of the baby, of course. So I guess I was really tired. I just woke up, so we're gonna watch a movie. Gonna watch a movie with my wife, and then I actually too got an email from a library that I'm doing a show for this summer, and I guess she didn't get a return of my contract, which is probably sitting. So I'm looking around. It's probably sitting in one of my in baskets. And I think I got like 2 or 3 pieces of letter from, or pieces of mail from the couple of different libraries. So I need to realize that probably before I do the podcast, I should probably get all that under wraps. Which means I'm gonna have to clean, or I shouldn't say clean, but at least organize my office, because right now it's messy again, so I guess I should clean it. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully I'll do it tomorrow. The other problem is I just got a hold of my tax guy, and it's coming up soon, so I have to like get him my stuff, and I still have to do my portion, which is pretty much just doing my books, so I can send him my books, my balance sheets and that, and I don't do a great job with my balance sheets, I gotta be honest with you. I usually use, it kind of works out because I use credit cards for everything, so I have it all marked, but I just have to like go through and put them down as like what is supplies, what is office supplies, what is equipment, software, and so I have to actually kind of figure out how I'm supposed to organize that. I forget to do that I shouldn't say I forget, but I forget every year what it is. I have a general idea, but it also depends a little bit on who's doing it. So I think there's a lot of leeway with that, and that's not super important. The other big one that's going to be a pain, it won't take a long time, but it's a pain, is calculating mileage. Because I keep a book, but then I stop keeping a book, but lucky for me, I can actually go through and look at each gig and be like, okay, just use Google Maps to estimate the mileage. Luckily this year, 2013, I'm actually extensively using my car just for business. Once in a while I use it for personal, and then I just have to track for the personal. So that's kind of cool. It makes it a lot easier. The only problem is I don't think I did like a start time for 2013. Like I should have wrote down the odometer. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I mean, I just have to do the best I can. I should do a better job keeping track of this stuff, but I'm also not like $1 million industry. I'm just making pretty much lower salary, or I'm not making tons of money yet. So, I mean, I used to do really well, and back when I did well, I actually kept better track. When I used to have a big contract with local theme, well, I shouldn't say even. It's a local theme park, but it's Six Flags theme park, so it's like a national theme park. A chain, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what you'd call it. Anyways, so I just wanted to do my video today and kind of talk about my experiences. Yeah, I guess another thing I'm having issues with is what is the purpose of these? What's the purpose of these videos? Part of it's to talk better. Part of it's, is hopefully keeping me on task, because then I can watch the videos and be like, oh, see, I'm not actually doing what I think I should be doing. So I guess, what's the term for that? Accountability. So accountability. Also, I'm going to be podcasting. I'm a little nervous about my awkward pauses. I end up having issues where like my brain has to catch up, uh, or my brain's thinking faster than what I'm saying, and so then I have to, having issues with I guess making it speaking properly. I guess it's funny because when I do shows, I have a script, and I actually have learned to slow down, and slowing down is really the key. But when I come in front of a camera, actually radio is one of those things that scares me to death, because at least when I'm on TV, I feel like I can kill the dead space with movement. These videos, I don't know why I don't quite get it, because there's not people watching me, so I forget that, and then I feel like I'm being recorded, just my voice. So I have similar issues. But I'm hoping this will get me better at it, and then when I do the podcast, it will be a cinch. You know what I mean. Yeah. So I'm gonna go watch a movie. I don't know what it is yet. I don't actually watch that many movies these days, just because between the comic book, the baby, performing, doing my marketing consulting, which is kind of a new thing that I've actually picked up a few clients that are gonna help it, so I don't have to do any other work other than that. I forgot what my point is. Oh, yeah. So there you go again. I was actually already in the next conversation in my head. So between all that, yeah, it's just hard to stay ahead. Also, I was thinking, I am currently watching Fringe, which is a good series, I would say. It just depends. I really love like the old X-Files, and something about like fake science that's fun, because it's not just like, oh, it's magic, or oh, it's this thing. And so like I like science fiction, but especially like it when it's when you could almost see it, if that makes sense. So an example is, like aliens. I like the idea of aliens, and but I don't. If they were just living among us, I love Star Wars, of course, so I guess that's a little different. But the idea of them like being hidden, but if it was just a show about aliens, like Elf, not necessarily, my kind of show. Or what's the other one? American Dad, like that one. That's not like, oh, aliens, but it's like, I don't know, like the mystery of it. It's interesting, even though I don't believe in aliens or like Bigfoot. But the idea that they could exist is kind of fun for me for some reason. Or ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts, but the idea of ghosts is fun. So, I don't know. I guess I don't have an explanation for it, but it's just, I like it when it has some kind of reason behind it, philosophy behind it, that's based in science. Yeah, that was a long ramble about nothing. So, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.